in the real world, we actually are a lot closer to this cybernetic future than I think most of us realize. Like, think about stuff like cochlear implants, right? Where now we've by meshing, technology and humanity, by meshing man and machine together, we have been able to kind of do these really amazing things in terms of giving people better quality of life, restoring hearing to the deaf, sight to the blind. Like, one thing that I think is really cool, that you may be aware of is, for children or for young adults that have sort of certain injuries or disabilities around like their hands, like there's this whole network of people using 3D printers to kind of create bespoke um hand prosthetics, right? And normally this would be like super cost prohibitive, super expensive, right? To get medical grade prostheses. And for things like hands or limbs, like that's really challenging because like, well, kids grow. And so by using kind of these low cost 3D printers and this sort of like more, hacker ethos sort of technology, like we've been able to really improve a lot of people's lives in ways that 20 years ago was completely unthinkable. And that to me is, cybernetics in a lot of ways, right? If you've read anything by Norbert Wiener, who did a lot of writing about this back in the day, um, I really love this quote from The Human Use of Human Beings, which is, "We have modified our environment so radically that we must now modify ourselves to exist in this environment." And Wiener wrote a lot more than this, and really in a lot of ways he's popularly, I think, called one of the, fathers of cybernetics, modern cybernetics, and is been very inspirational to a lot of, well, a lot of things we see mirrored back to us today when you hear about people doing like AI red teaming or writing about how the AI will blackmail you to keep you from turning it off, right? Like we've, as a species, as a society, we've always been very interested in creating machines that will supplant us. And now those machines, now that we've created a machine that can kind of talk back, is it any wonder that those machines maybe have the sort of self-preservation instincts that our fiction or nonfiction has imparted?